Assalamualaikum. My name is Nodiana Tiomak Sidik. Nama matrik DE 180150. Okay, so I would like to tell you about the introduction of our project. The vacuum cleaner is electrical appliances that are used to clear dust, stain and dirties. Okay, inside the vacuum itself contains a motor that makes the airflow using the by the air blower. Okay, airflow with the particle of dust and stain leads to suction pipe for filtration purpose. Okay, vacuum cleaners perform filtration which is permeable to the air and collect the dust and dust. Okay, as example, cyclone cleaners designed to create additional vortices so the dust will compress and easy to collect. Okay, so basically the perfect fundamental for these appliances is the alternating electrical and magnetic field at the frequency of 50 until 60 hertz that produced by the motor. Okay, so vacuum comes with many types of vacuum such as um, portable and robot. Okay, time is changing day by day, and inventors find something that easy to human being. Okay, so for the portable itself, no need plugs, and we can easily bring place to place, and the reservoir of the dirt and the stain already built in the vacuum itself, so it's easy to bring uh, to everywhere without have to plug in the socket. Okay, and then second, robot. Okay, robot is automatic robot that move moving everywhere, place to place, and have sensor so that it can trace the obstacles itself, so it can move and change direction if the obstacle is in front of the robot itself. So for the timer, as we know, the automatic appliances have been setting with the reset system, which is we can assume by using timer, by using sensor, or by using anything that makes the product automatic. Okay, so the vacuum itself have a magnetic field, have the electrostatic in the vacuum, so it can function very well. So for this dynamic process is changing time by time. The inventors, the designers know how to tolerate with these kinds of appliances to make human easy day by day. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Ahmad Ali Firdaus bin Muhammad Zaini and my matrix number is DE180101. Okay, for today, I would like to talk about the principle of the magnetic flux which is used in the vacuum cleaner because our team use vacuum cleaner as our project. So, first of all, let me tell you the definition of the magnetic flux. Okay. Magnetic flux is the number of magnetic fields line passing through a closed surface. Let's move to the second one. What is the function of the magnetic flux? Magnetic flux produce voltage, so this will help the electrical appliance to work in an efficient way. However, as a human being, we can see this magnetic flux with our naked eyes. Okay. The more the magnetic flux is cut, the more the voltage is produced, and magnetic flux is in a quantity scala and its unit is in Weber. Magnetic flux is much better compared to the direct magnetic field because even when coils of wire is moved through a magnetic field, a voltage is generated which depends on the magnetic flux through the area of the coil. So this will help to calculate the voltage generated by the electric motor even it is the complicated one. Moreover, the test area can be in any suitable shape. For example, in sphere because sphere is commonly used and it has closed surface. Magnetic flux is balanced because the coming in and the coming out is equal based on Coulomb's law. When two magnets with same polarity meet each other, it will repel. For example, this is source and this is source. Then these two magnets will repel each other. When two magnets with the different polarity, it will attract each other. For example, this is north, this is source. So these two magnets will attract each other. Lastly, let's move to the formula force produced between two charges, which is F equal to K Q1 times Q2 over R squared multiplied with R. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How magnetic flux are applied to the vacuum cleaner? Both vacuum cleaners use magnets. In street words, magnets are critical for the electric motors, creating suction for the cleaner. However, some vacuum cleaners are equipped with a magnetic device which remove metallic objects before sucking them up. Vacuum cleaners need to work with electric motors. There are several magnets inside any electric motor, including permanent magnets and electromagnets. The magnetic fields drive each other into generating the force driving the motor. In turn, the motor drives a fan, creating suction that pulls dust and dust into the unit. All household appliances suffer wear and tear over time. A vacuum sweeper cleaning head which integrates a magnetic flux generator with bus the carpet field. The magnetic flux generator interferes with the static attraction between opposing charged small particles and the fibers of carpets. No exception to this are vacuum cleaners. Small particles of dust and soft fibers do little harm to the unit's internal structure. However, harder items like small coins, needles, and other metal objects can also be pulled into the cleaner, and this may do a little more harm. The magnets will help to reduce this damage by eliminating these objects before they reach the device. The magnetic flux density value is 21.8 NT at a frequency range of 10 kHz until 150 kHz at a distance of 10 cm. We know that in Coulomb's law that two love charge repels each other. Whenever two lots with the opposite polarity attracts unlike charge, F equal K Q1 multiply Q2 per R power of 2R is the force between two charges. The magnetic flux field is generated with conventional household currents that enable the vacuum cleaner to operate without needing high voltage generation or an electrostatic discharge from the cleaning head. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Zarkhoni bin Aziz. My metric number is DE180173. Today, I will explain about the principle of electrostatic force. What is electrostatic force? Electrostatic force is the process of electron transfer with different types of charge, which is positive and negative. So, if the object is negatively charged, the electron will flow to the ground until it's become neutral. But if the object is positively charged, the electron will flow from the ground to the object until it's become neutral also. The object will repel when have same types of energy, when have same types of charge, but attracted when have different types of charge. Electrostatic force are attractive or repulsive force between particles that are bring by their electric charge. This force is additionally called the Coulomb force or Coulomb interaction and named by French physicist Charles Augustin de Coulomb. Charges are able to influence another charge because of the electrostatic force by exerting a force on that charge. When forces are exerted on a charge, it will produce electric field, which is E. So the formula for electric field is E equal to F over Q. E is electric field, F is force, and Q is charge. The electric field around the positive charge will point outwards, but when around the negative charge will point inwards. Electric force depends on distance because when it near to the object, it will attract because more electrostatic exerted charge on it, more electrostatic force exerted on it. But if it far from the object, it will not easily attracted because have less electrostatic charge on it. So the example for electrostatic force, how we apply electrostatic force on technology is vacuum cleaner. So it will explain later. Electrostatic is a non-contact force and can influence both charged and uncharged object.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Afifina Ira binti Ahmad Kamal. Today I want to present about vacuum cleaner. So I want to present about how electrostatic are applied in vacuum cleaner. There are several components in vacuum cleaner, which is dust bag, filter, intake port, and so on. First of all, as we know that vacuum cleaner is to remove dust and unwanted particles, so that the blowing air on the contaminated surface will suck that particles. But there are the only certain particle can be sucked, which is the particles that have 20 micrometer will not be sucked. So that we must use electrostatic to apply to a vacuum cleaner to remove that particles. Second, dust have positive ion while electrode have negative charge. So when there are opposite charge, they can be attract each other. So the resulting force can lift the particles of dust physically from the product surface. Then there are a counter electrode with enough current and voltage, usually kilovolt, is mounted to firm to create fields, so that with the firm particle as small as 1 picometer can be extracted when the film is created from the infected product surface. But not all particles can be sucked because the particles that have melt and then solidifies, they are very difficult to be extracted. So in this case, we need a specific isolated film show a good particles of removal. Last but not least, The closeness of an insulated counter electrode produces a strong electric field, which may or may not reach the particles. The particle feels a force that can be suppressed. The force of adhesion. If so, they switch to the insulated counter electrode, but they are charged more slowly and do not return to commodity generally. So all the explanation are about how electrostatic are applied in vacuum cleaner. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, hi. So the conclusion is uh, how the fundamental restored in the vacuum cleaner itself that can make the product perform their function. So such as magnetic field, which part of magnetic field take part, which part of electrostatic take part. So in before this we have discussed so many types of function and so many types of fundamental. So I hope that you get what we have find and search for our project titled vacuum cleaner. Thank you.